I suck at this. Ah, okay. There we go. Jesus Christ, this is crazy. All right, so changing lives, and we will upload this. So if you miss anything, like Mike, I call you Danielle now because your fucking Instagram name is Danielle. Micah is at work and Taylor is traveling or something. So if you guys missed this, you can re-watch it. So changing lives. This will be from the initial post, or invite. I guess you can post and invite from the post. So post/invite all the way to sending their share cart. And it's basically just a seamless method because I was telling the girls earlier on Zoom that when you're inviting, you just need to keep it simple. Like, explain the price, tell them the price right up front, because why not pay $140 to change your fucking life, you know? So right up front, tell them the price. Don't hesitate. Don't hold back. If they're going to ghost you, they're going to ghost you. It's the way of life, just like there's a circle of life. So just not word vomiting all over them. And this is going to help you guys just because the script is so simple and so to the point. So okay, so we're going to start there. I'll talk about sharing your journey and how to invite from that, inviting them to join you on your journey, talking to them about the journey that you're going to take them on, getting them started. So with share cart, etc., how to get all the way from your invite to share cart. So facts. Nobody is going to join you if you don't want to join you. Okay. So if you're not showing up to social media and you're being negative Nelly all the time and you're not posting and you're not being you're not working on yourself, would you want to join you if you came to your Instagram? Ask yourself that. I'd want to join me. Just kidding. But I show up every single day. You can tell the people on our team, like Danielle, Taylor, they're always on Instagram stories. They're showing up. Dakota's dancing. As long as you're showing up, people will want to join you. And as long as you're providing value through your Instagram posts, they will join you. I promise they will join you, whether it takes them a year, a month, a day, whatever it is, they will join you. If you are not showing up and being proof of the product, nobody will join you, because how are you going to invite people to join you on this journey when you're not even using the products or committed to a workout program? So if you're not committed to a workout program right now, I really suggest that you map out the rest of 2019, and then the beginning of 2020 and what you're going to start with program-wise in January, right? So right now I'm doing 6 weeks of the work, and I love it, but it's making me bulk up a little bit just because it's a lot of weightlifting. So afterwards, I'm going to do bar combined with morning meltdown. Okay. So that'll basically be in January, end of December, January. So I'm mapped out from now until January. And after that, I'll figure out what I'm going to do. But I'm never I'm not doing a program, fuck. Because for me, if I'm not committed to a program, I'm not committed to my business. And I just suck. I don't feel good. I'm all over the place, and I'm I don't need to work out today. I'm not even doing a program, right? So always know what program you're going to be doing, because it's just good to have a map. Can people look at you and see that you are all in on your journey? Can people see that you're eating healthy? Can people see that you're having slip-ups, that you're being real, that you're drinking your shake every day, that you're showing up to stories, that you're getting your workout in every day, that you're sharing the struggles that you're going through? I'm going to share tomorrow how Thanksgiving is really going to stress me the fuck out, even though I'm going to be with my mom and I know she's eating, she's going to be making healthy food. It's still stressing me out, and I'm going to share that because I'm human, right? And just because of that, I'm still on a journey, and it's not all fitness and health. There's other things to the journey. But if you're not all in and you're just half in with coaching and fitness, people aren't going to join you because you're not walking the walk. You're just talking, and people don't want to join someone that's doing that, right? They want to do this with you, and they want you to be a role model for them. So walk the walk and don't just talk the talk. If you are sending invites, are they coming from a meaning? Do they know what you are inviting to? Okay, so if you're sending an invite and it's just hey girl, thanks for watching my stories. I was wondering if you'd be interested in my December boot camp. We're going to have like daily check-ins and do this program, and it's going to be really fun. Would you want some more information? Like, there's no enthusiasm behind that, even when you type it, right? Like, people get that vibe. Like, you need some hype up in your messages and your invites. Are you being enthusiastic when you're having conversations, or are you just typing? Like, you need to be excited about this. And if you're not, then you need to give yourself a reality check and figure out what's going on, what's wrong, right? There's a disconnect, like a connection from like why you're not happy about these things, right? Is your business like not moving forward? Is that why you're not happy and you're inviting negatively? So just like make sure that your invites are coming from a meaning every single time. And I'm also going to do the whole like invite thing next week. Like, I'm going to invite you guys as if you're a person I'm finding on Instagram. That way I can take you through a conversation with me so you can see the tone, so you can hear the tone. I probably invited you in the first place, but I still want to take you back through it, and you guys can kind of give me some objections, like what you're getting, and then I can respond to them, and you guys can see like how I'm responding. Okay. Show up, be proof, be a ray of light. Physical transformation isn't everything. Show working out, your nutrition, your life. Show going to the post office. What are you sending out? People want to know. I went and got this beanie today, and I shared like, oh my God, these try-ons of beanies, because that's what I'm doing. And I know you can be glued to your phone all the time sharing that stuff, but this is a business, and people, like, without Beachbody, I wouldn't be on Instagram stories sharing everything, right? So people want to see, like, what'd you have for breakfast? What'd you have for lunch? What'd you have for dinner? Did you drink your shake? Oh, I want to go see, did Bailey dance today? Like, I know she dances every day. Did she do it today? People are watching you. I promise they are watching you no matter if they message you or not. Like, we don't just want to see you talk, like posting graphics on your stories. We want to see you talk about it. We want to see you be excited. We want to see you be excited. Like, I want to watch your stories and not want to tap through it because you're sharing your life, right? And you're not just talking all day. That's like all you're posting is talking. I don't want to see that. I'm going to tap through it even though I'm your coach. Like, I want to see what you ate for breakfast. I want to see the girls crushing it in your boot camp, in our boot camp. I want to see you share those things, okay? They won't trust the message if they cannot trust you. So I think if you guys were on team call, she talked about like, they won't trust the message if they don't trust the messenger. So the messenger is you, and the message you're putting out there is either through your posts or through the invite. And if people don't really like, it's a cold invite, they don't really know you, they're probably going to be super skeptical. So you have to kind of expect like they're going to say no because you're trying to basically get money from them because they haven't been watching you. Okay. So if you need to take a step back in your business and build relationships, that's okay. It's okay to take a step back and build relationships with people so that you have people to invite. I love building relationships with people on social media. That's my favorite part of Beachbody. And if I wasn't a coach, I wouldn't be doing that. Like, my following wouldn't be growing, and I wouldn't have new girls to connect with on social media because I just wouldn't do it. So this is giving you an opportunity to find other Sydneys in the world, other Baileys in the world, other Danielles in the world to help. So just make sure that they trust you, no matter if you've only had one little conversation with them about non-Beachbody things, right? So I'm all about messaging my new followers, just saying like, hey, thanks for the follow. I hope my posts and stories inspire you, XOXO, right? Bae. Like, just something so simple. Ask them a question. Hey, thanks for the follow. Are you on a fitness journey too? Unless they really are and you just don't ask that. Just little things. It's like the little things that really can help your business. And that way it prevents you from being like, oh my God, she said no. Now I'm depressed. Now I'm like, don't want to move on. This business is shit. I hate being a coach. Like, it doesn't work like that. You didn't build relationships. So they need to trust you in order for them to accept your invite. You can't have their back if you don't have your own. When you give to yourself, you can give to others. So like working on yourself, that's our main role as a coach. So if you're not showing up in the challenge tracker, you're not posting your workout every day, and I expect a damn sweaty selfie from you. Jesus, nobody posts sweaty selfies like 3 people on the team post sweaty selfies in the challenge tracker. If you're in mine, I don't know. If you have your own, cool. But just like showing up for yourself, like working on yourself. I want to see you drinking your shakes. I want to see you showing up in the challenge groups. I want to see you going live about your day or whatever. Like I posted in the team page a new idea, right? And I want our team page to be a challenge group for coaches. I don't want it to be an information center. And that's what it is right now, is an info center. And all I do is post things. I want you guys to share what you're doing, what's working. Cambry, I want you, I don't even know if she's on here. I want you to post, oh yeah, she is. Like how you're using MailerLite to send out recipes, right? I want you to post these things to help us, to help me. Fuck, I don't even know how to use MailerLite. Like just little things. If you make Instagram stories, share them in the team page. If you make graphics, share them in the team page. If you find a new recipe you love, share it in the team page. Post your sweaty selfie, post your struggles. What are you struggling with today? We want to support you, right? So I don't want it to just be an information center, because I give to myself and I give to you guys, but all I give you guys is information. Like in that team page, it's just information, and it's so annoying and disgusting. Like I want it to be something where you guys can go and use it as a challenge group, kind of like a little support system. So I want you guys to start using it like that. Basically, like it's your Instagram stories and you're showing us different things that are working for you and in your life, right? So post about coaching every week. I'm trying to move this. The videos are in the way. There we go. The little things, speak to your avatar. Like tonight I got on a call with Cambry, Taylor, and Danielle. And I took a time-lapse video over on my counter of me teaching them on Zoom, like me just talking. And I posted that and I put like, this is me in my zone. This is me doing the unsexy shit on Zoom, teaching, like helping my coaches that people don't see on social media. They don't see the back end of coaching. And I talked about that last night. Like coaching is fucking hard, you guys. Coaching is a hard thing to do. But it takes work and determination, a lot of it. And all of you are here right now, and I love you all to death. And that's showing how much determination you have for coaching. So I just want you to know that. Like, I'm so fucking proud of all of you and what you're doing. And I love watching all of your things and seeing you guys just be freaking amazing and blossoming. So just had to throw that out there. Live on your Instagram stories. Share your workouts, pieces of you every single day. Like, I don't just want to see your workouts. I want to see everything. Clothing try-ons, makeup tutorials, like you doing your makeup, a time-lapse of you doing your makeup. Kiana posted her making turkey meatballs. Like, I love watching that stuff. I love it. I will sit there and watch that shit all day and not do my work. Like, I don't want to just see your workouts. It's boring to me, and it's boring to the people following you because you're not posting a message. There's no message behind you working out. Yeah, you showed up for your workout, but did you post like videos of you talking about your next boot camp in December? How it's going to be holly jolly check-ins? Like, so just think of like what you would want to see from. Hold on, I gotta mute all of you guys. What the fuck? There we go. So just put yourself on the other end of the spectrum and think like, okay, if I was a coach and I was following me, what would I want to see, right? Like, what would I do to keep it entertaining? So we're going to get into the good stuff. First is inviting from your story. And again, you don't have to write these down. I made them into a Google Doc and you can copy, paste, put them in your notes, stuff like that. Oh my God. Okay. So the only way you're going to get new story followers, like watchers, is if you build relationships and connect with new people. So you have to be following new people every single day in order to get new people to your story. So that's how you're going to invite from stories. I get new people all the time because I connect with other women. That's a part of my power hour, and it should be a part of yours too. But what you're doing is you're building traction with new people. You're following new people so they come and watch you. if you aren't connecting, people won't come watch your stories. So then you can't expect like, oh God, I've invited all my story watchers. Now I don't have anybody. Well, it's because you didn't expand your network, right? And that's a part of your power hour. So if you're doing the things and you come to me and say that, or you go to your coach and say, I ran out of people on my stories. My story's not getting enough, like over 100 views. I've invited all the people. You're not doing all the things. So you need to give yourself a reality check and be like, okay, I guess I'm not connecting with new people every single day, right? So start doing it and new people will come watch you. This is a message that you can send. You can change it, personalize it to whatever you want to say. If it's not you, that's fine. You can do whatever you want. But this just says like, hey, Bailey. So maybe add their name instead of saying, hey, girl, because we're the Beachbody coaches known as sending hey girls. Like we're always in the inboxes sending hey girls. And that's not who we are. We're coming from a genuine place, right? Like we're inviting from a genuine place. And this has a message behind the invite. And hey girl doesn't have a fucking message behind the invite. Okay. I don't know if you've seen on my stories what's going on over here in December, but I was just chatting about getting a handful of girls started through the holidays on their health and fitness journeys to stay on track together. The more the merrier, and the invitation is open to you as well. Is this something you'd want more details about? If not, totally cool. I hope you're having an awesome week. So simple, one emoji. Like, so simple. You can take a part out. You can replace it. Whatever works for you guys. This is just an example of you don't have to sound like a robot. And if someone sent this to me, I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah, girl. Send me the fucking details, okay? I don't know if I've used that one yet. I'm trying to look back. I was screenshotting all my stuff to tell you guys. No, that's cool. I think I've used that once since I found it. Yeah, I haven't used it that many times. So if anyone uses it and has success with it, let us know. I just haven't invited for my stories in a while, which is just something I haven't done. So inviting from posts, right? Be creating posts, coaching posts, transformations, dog posts, an array of things about you, right? You can invite people based off of your post, whether it's any post or a health-related post. You'll kind of want to switch up the invite a little bit, but either way, like you can invite from your post all freaking day if there's new people coming to look at your post and like them. So the first one from any post would be like, hey, Danielle, I want to say thank you for engaging with my posts and making me feel like I'm providing value out in the social media world. If you ever want to join one of my challenge groups, please know it's an open invitation always. Okay. And I've used that. I used it on one of the, like this girl, and she said, girl, yes, I love all of your posts and everything you talk about. So what are your challenge groups? So this invite doesn't really have a question, and that's okay, but they'll see that and be like, what are your challenge groups, right? So this girl, we just talked through the whole script. I was genuine. I related back to her like goals. I had the same goals when I started, all the things, and she's signing up with the Black Friday sale. So it's like, this shit works if you guys actually have meaning behind your message, right? For a health-related post, you could do like, hey, Ash, thanks for the love on my post yesterday. You are the sweetest. What would you think about giving our 30-minute workouts a shot? I'd also align you with a nutrition plan that is realistic through the holidays. If so, give me the green light and I will break it down. If not, still, thank you for the love. And hey, the reason you, yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to let you know that I used the invite for the stories before I jumped on and was having a conversation with a girl. I'm just waiting for her name and email on it. So that is a good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Woo! And there was another one. Gosh, you were just talking about it. Shoot. Oh, the ones about the challenge groups. I sent a few of those, and a lot of people ask what challenge groups are. So regardless, like they do respond wondering what a challenge group is.
Yeah, people don't know what
I have gotten a response from that.
Yeah, they don't know.
I just wanted to throw that out there. So they are working on my end.
Thank you. Love it. So there's multiple ways, and if you guys don't like these, it's fine. You can, you know, you can do your own things, but these are just ideas that really work. It really works if you just get in the zone and you start inviting and you get in that zone to help people, not just like oh, I'm cooking dinner, I'm going to send 2 invites just to get it done, right? Like, you don't want to have that mindset of like, I just want to get it done. Coaching shouldn't be a chore. And I've said this so many times, coaching is a passion that you have. You got yourself into coaching, you can get yourself out of it, right? I'm not forcing you to stay here and be miserable and feel like this is a fucking chore. I don't want coaching to be a chore for you. Like, I show up every day because I love it. Like, I told Danielle multiple things I love about the business. And I want you guys all to tell each other what you love about the business. That genuine, because it was heartfelt, man. So yeah, these are just a couple different ones. The health related one, kind of like, give me the green light. And if not, still thank you, because you're kind of giving them an out. Like, hey, I'm still going to support you. And thank you for loving on my posts. If you don't want to do this, that's totally fine. Right? Thank you for the love anyways. Just giving them that out to like, oh, I can keep following her without being invited again if I don't want to do it.
I'm ready.
Where are you going? Inviting from email drops on stories, or this can be for polls. So if you get that little question box and you put like drop your email, you might not get a lot of people just because people hate typing their fucking email. Trust me. It's just, it's a hassle. I don't do it on other people's stories. But if you do like poll, you can do that too. So this is when you are talking about your boot camp, or like you posted your workout and said like, are you ready to get started, right? Poll. You have them vote or drop an email, or on your actual post. So I used to do these, but it just never worked. And it's kind of like, it's a little bit salesy to me, just saying like, drop your email below for more info, so you don't really have to do that. It's just an option. Like if you wanted to try it out, that's fine. But a lot of people don't. They don't drop their emails. So I use this today actually. And this is the thing. So with this, it might be a little iffy, but if you put your poll up at the top of the screen, people aren't going to tap it on accident. I promise. If you put it at the bottom or the middle, they're going to tap it on accident. And then you're going to feel like a weirdo for like messaging them this message. But I put it at the top, and this girl clicked, and before that I posted like the price, everything you get. Like, she knew these people know what they're gonna get and what the price is if you put it on your stories, right? So this invite or this little like message works if you talked about how much it costs and what they get and all the things, right? So I said, hey Marcella, I saw your vote on my poll just now. So eager to get you rocking and rolling for our holiday group. First thing I need to dive in is just your email and which flavor of shakes you'd like to go with. And while I set up your cart, I would love to hear about what you're looking to accomplish, where you are in your journey, and your past health and fitness experience. Immediately, she sent me her email. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm scared to send this. Because, like, what if she's like, no, girl, like, that was an accident. I would be like, fucking, I feel like a dumbass, right? I've done that before. And you don't really know. Like, you just have to take the chance. But she sent me her email, and she's like, I can sign up next week. So I said, okay, cool. If you want to hop into our Black Friday flash sale group, you'll be entered to win gift cards when you do purchase next week. So that kind of gives them like, oh, fuck, okay, I'll get into the group, right? And that's not going all the time, but you can always say like, okay, shoot me your email for now, or whatever. Shoot me your email for now. I'd like to send you some freebies for the next week. I'd like to send you some recipes or something. And you can make their share cart right then and now and just be like, your enrollment's in your email. Whenever you're ready to purchase, I'll check back in with you next week. So never say like, thanks girl, I'll follow up with you. Like, actually tell them like, I'm sending your enrollment, so pick your flavor, and then on that date you can finish the purchase, right? So then I sent her like the graphic of Shakeology flavors, and she picked her flavor, and I wrote her on my list. That is like my follow-up list for like signing up. And it worked. Like these things work if you actually use them. Okay, so chatting details once they are interested from the initial invite, right? So this is kind of like hard. It might seem weird to you to use it just because you're not saying like, oh, our workouts range from blah, blah, blah. You can do them at home, like giving them all that word vomit. So I changed it. And this says like, so say I invited Karen and she said, oh yeah, I'm interested. I'd be like, okay, cool. Or okay, awesome. I started this with 2 other jobs, busy bee woman, and it kept me focused on me without a commute or an unrealistic way of life. So it's super simple. It's a group of women empowering women and working on themselves. Our workouts range from beginners to advanced, depending on which one is most comfortable to you. As your coach, my main goal is to help you grow a routine around health and wellness, fit health and fitness into your life because you can, not because you have to. What makes you excited to change, if anything, or what would get you out of bed every morning? So you could say that, or just like, I think I changed it in the doc to what makes you excited to change before 2020, or like, what are your goals? You could just ask like, what are your goals? So that just kind of like gives them, okay, they have beginners to advanced workouts, and as their role as a coach is to help me grow a routine. So that's what I get from that. I don't get like, fuck, now I have to read like this huge message. And I was sending like step 2 of the script that I gave you guys for like chatting details, and it said like all these things in like 3 paragraphs, and it just was like so much to read, and I got ghosted a lot after it. So this might help you. Just an idea. Chatting prices. So I use this tonight. Let me find it. We only have 9 minutes, but let's see. Okay, I used it, and basically like once they are ready, well, I didn't add in. Okay, so after you chat details and they say like their goals and stuff, you need to recommend a program for them. Be like, okay, so it sounds like you're more beginner, right? Or what level are you? Just ask a question. I'm beginner. Okay, awesome. I recommend this 21-day program. It's 3 weeks long, blah, 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 blah. How does that sound? So always like throw in that program part, and I put that in the Google Doc, but I made this before I put that in a Google Doc. So recommend the program, and then you're chatting prices after they say sounds good, right? So you relate back, tell her why she deserves this in order to hit her goals. You can relate, feel, felt, found, all the things. I'm trying to look. Okay, so I said to this girl, like, I have all of your solutions to make fitness fun and eating healthy. I would recommend our 21-day program to start off with, blah, blah, blah. How does that sound? She said, that sounds good. I think the 21-day program would be a good start. And I said, so to get you started, we will start you with the workouts, align you to a nutrition plan, and you have 2 options to get started with. So you guys can reword that however you want. Option 1, blah, blah, blah. Make sure that for the package you're recommending or the workouts to change that price right here, because it might be a different one, right? For the package. So like the 141 doesn't include the work. So if you're recommending the work, just change out that price and make sure you're not sending that before and you're like, fuck, but you can unsend it too. So this just says like your first month of Shakeology, your entire workouts for a year, me as your personal mentor, and our ongoing group for accountability, right? Which one sounds more doable for you? And she automatically said, I think option 1 sounds doable for me. When does all of this start? Okay. So wants to sign up next Friday. Get their email, put them into Google Streak, into your tracking system, on your notebook, in your phone, whatever it is, and follow up on that date. You follow up and you're like, hey girl, I can't wait to get you started today. I'm making your order right now. Like once you get it in your email, let me know and I'll get you started, right? Every single time. And if they ghost you, you're sending that follow up the next day and you're like, hey girl, what happened? Like if they saw it, right? You're always following up with them. They're ready to sign up. Okay, great. So to dive in, I need 2 things from you. Your email, which flavor of Shakeology you want, and then I put the third one. What did I say? I thought I added a third one. Hold on. Oh, and then if they want the discount. I just said like, it's in the Google Doc, but I put, oh, maybe I didn't. You could add in there like, and do you want to sign up for our discount option? You get 25% off on all future orders. It's $16 a month, free to cancel. You could put that if you wanted, but you don't have to. They can always switch later on if you want them to be a challenger first, which is a really good idea. I think is a really good idea. So that's super, super simple and it's worked. So sending their share cart, you would also say like, okay, here's your cart. All you have to do on your end is click it and finish up. Let me know when you're done so we can dive in and get you started. P.S. I added Lemon Energize, or you can add collagen or whatever your favorite thing is. Feel free to take it out, but it's a must for my workouts to get me up and going. So I figured I'd put it in there anyways. And usually they don't take it out. So if they see you drinking it every day or using collagen or using Hydrate, you can add the samples and it gives you just a little bit of extra commission. And they also might order it later on. And then you can copy the link for the share cart and add it in the chat or in the message box, but it is kind of tacky. So just say like that message and then let me know when you're finished. It's in your email, right? So you just send the email to them. I think that's it. Maybe. Hold on. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Like it's so simple. And you basically just have to have a genuine message behind your invites. And after that, you'll literally have a good business that it's you like show up and it's easy to invite for you, right? Like it might seem so hard and like, oh my God, I'm not getting any bites, but just try to use this script because I didn't think any of that sounded salesy or robot-y. Did you guys? Like, I don't think any of that sounded salesy at all. It's just so simple and you just relate back to them. And, you know, if they're busy, say, girl, I was busy too. Like this helped me save a commute from the gym. Like it's so easy. Yeah, perfect. I was reading the chat. Yeah, so we only have less than a minute, but I did upload that Google Doc, I believe, and if I didn't, I will paste it. I'm going to put it in the chat right now, so just click it, and it'll open up in Google Docs, and it'll stay there forever in your Google Docs on your phone. Or you can copy it and put it into, like, Google Keep or Notes or whatever you use. So anyways, that's pretty much it. I'll be out of town for like a week and a half, but I'll still be like, we still have team call next week and then a couple in December, and then we won't have one on Christmas. So, and I'm doing the December calendar and I am uploading December Instagram stories to the team page right now. So anyways, that's all. I hope you guys have a good night. I'm going to stop